Joining us now is Washington Post media critic Howard Kurtz. Good morning, Howard.
Good morning, Maggie.
Last night we heard Dave Letterman wade back into his story, apologizing to his wife and his staff. Do you think this is about taking personal responsibility or just damage control?
Well, I think after a weekend with his wife, Regina, he probably had some explaining to do, but clearly there's some damage control at work as well. There's a lot we still don't know about this case. And I've had people say to me, Maggie, you know, Dave's an entertainer. He's not Bill Clinton or John Edwards or Mark Sanford. Who he fools around with is his own business. But the fact is, he has acknowledged having sex with subordinates, and some portion of the audience may find that they agree with him when he described his own behavior as creepy.
But does it help that he does acknowledge it's creepy? That's the question I hear most people ask. Some people think it's brilliant that he's laughing at himself and obviously not discouraging guests from talking about it. And other people are saying this is no laughing matter.
I think it was a very smart thing for Letterman to get out in front of this story. Indeed, he didn't really have much choice. This indictment was coming down against the accused CBS News producer charged in this extortion matter. And he needed to, for his own credibility with the audience, to frame the story in the way most favorable to him. I think he probably didn't go far enough the first time in just making clear to the audience how sorry he was. He apologized to his staff last night as well as to his wife. You know, in recent days, we heard the word sex with an intern woman from the early 90s saying she had a relationship with David Letterman. Those are the kinds of things that you can't just hope everyone will simply forget about.
There are conflicting reports about when these affairs took place, among other things. Do you think that if Dave is not telling the whole truth, he's taking a big risk?
Certainly if anything happens to chip away at Letterman's credibility, that is going to, how many times have we seen this in politics, Maggie? That is going to create a real problem. And here's the other thing. There are more shoes to drop here because we don't know how many women, what period of time, but we do know that the lawyer for the accused producer, Joe Halderman, is questioning Letterman's motivation. And if he starts taking depositions and we find out more about these women, and if any woman says that she felt pressured or harassed by David Letterman, that hasn't happened yet, then this story could take a much more serious turn for CBS's late night franchise.
So let me ask you to look past all of that and give me your prediction. Will David Letterman come out of this unscathed?
Well, unscathed, I think, is too much to hope for. Surviving, yes. Repairing his relationship with the audience, he has a shot at doing that. He's got this nightly platform. He doesn't have to go on Oprah and weep. He can do it from behind his own desk. But this is not over yet, and I think there's going to be some more uncomfortable moments for Letterman and CBS, frankly, before this is over.
Howard Kurtz, Howie, thank you.